So my brain just wants to go, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, but we're not doing that anymore. So what's up? Hi. I bought a bunch of books and I wanted to share with you. My plan was to film this for YouTube as well as the TikTok that I did. However, I didn't think that through and I needed a filter for what I was doing. I did a like Barnes & Noble kind of challenge in a sense. Anyway, so I couldn't film it for this and only could film it for TikTok. So I'll just play like portions on the side while I'm talking about this. If you want to see the full video, go to my TikTok. But I did a challenge where I had a filter. I did a genre filter and had to pick 3 genres to pick from, and then went into Barnes & Noble to find those books. Okay, I'm outside of Barnes and I wanted to do kind of a challenge to see what I should buy. So I think I'm going to try to use this instead for what genre to pick a book from. And I don't know how many books I want to buy yet. A Western. Okay, so that'll be one option. Let's do a couple. Can we pretend that didn't pop up? I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to buy, you know what? This is my game and my rules. I don't want to buy a book that's nonfiction, so no. Okay, that's too broad. Okay, we get it. I'm getting a Western. Okay, so we have a Western and a thriller. Let's do one more. Dystopian. Okay, I can work with that. We'll do those 3. Let's go. Okay, first thing. Hello. Ooh, we're that one. Maybe. I'm not really a single mom one though. It's this one. Damn it. Single mom again. Whoa. Okay. So they're like little letters. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I feel like the Western should come over here to romance. Maybe. I don't see anything. These are pretty, but I have a feeling you have to read them in order, maybe. And these are like the end ones. Okay, jackpot. BRB while I read the backs of these. Okay, I remembered Elsie Silver has Westerns, which I just recently bought this, so sucks I can't use them. Let me figure out which one I want. Okay, but this is gorgeous. But I already own this book. Wait, no I don't. Hold on. Okay, shut up. I don't own it and it's the first one. We're getting this. Hell yeah. So for the Western, I picked this up. It's Flawless by Elsie Silver. It's a very, very pretty edition. I can't really read what it's about because it does not tell you. But it does say you wear the hat, you ride the cowboy. So clearly it was Western and fit the challenge. And the next one was Thriller. This one was on an end table, and I don't really read thriller. I've read one, and I actually really liked it, so I do kind of want to get into it. So I like that this kind of got me out of my comfort zone. But I got this one. It's called 21 Days of Fear, and what really made me pick it up was, first, the cover looks creepy, but then all of these, I could kind of see on the side, and when you opened it, every chapter is a different day, and it's in an envelope. So it's like you have to open the envelope. Can't do this one-handed without ripping it. So it's like you open the envelope to get that chapter, which I think is really cool. And it says, one day, one letter, a new thrilling chapter is revealed. And it's about, I guess a sister disappeared 10 years ago, and then she says your sister is still alive, but in 21 days she will be dead unless you do exactly as I say. So that sounds really creepy and really good. And then for dystopian, I did a dystopian romance, which is Daggermouth. This just recently went traditional. I think I have the indie in my Kindle that I was going to read and never got around to it. Shocker. But, oh, ooh, okay, that's kind of cute. The heart consumes and gives nothing back. Anyways, so I picked this up. Looked really good. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So those are the 3 from the challenge, but then I did see this book and I couldn't resist. Because I had just recently read another one by this author, and so I wanted to pick this up. This is called Bulletproof by K.M. Moranova. It says he was built to be bulletproof. She's the one thing he can break. Or one thing that can break him. Oh my god. I feel like this author, at least the one I've read, is like baby dark. So it's like if you want to step into dark. And then because I have a shopping addiction, actually that's not true. Mike needed a headset, so we were at Target for that. And obviously I had to walk by the books. And obviously that meant I had to get one. And then there was a buy one, get one 50% off. So obviously then I needed a second one to get the deal. And I may have done that deal 3 times, so I have 6 books. You know, there's a reason to justify everything. So I got this. Oh my God, that's a good flop. So this one, my brother actually picked up and saw, and I read it because it says it's a dark romance. It's called Pink Ink by Avina St. Graves. It says sleeping with your professor is bad enough. Sleeping with a serial killer is just asking for trouble. Next, I keep seeing this author on TikTok pop up talking about her books and like showing her books and like going to things. And so she seems really sweet and cute. And so when I saw this, I wanted to pick it up. So it's Bad Boy Era from Amy Dawes. Also, this is adorable. What? It says I did it again. Rule number 1 on Everly Fletcher matchmaking manifesto. Never fall for your best friend's grumpy brother. And then the next one is The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I have a couple of her other. I have one of her duets, but I haven't read it yet. But this one was in plastic, which means it's a collector's and I had to get it. Obviously. You know. Anyways, moving on. The next one I got is the Shatter Me series. I've been wanting to read this. I just never have gotten around to it. So this is book 1, the actual Shatter Me. So book 1 and series 1. Because it did have book 1 of series 2, because apparently it's a whole, I really should look when, like, should I read these novellas or before I start this. But look at this like holographic edge. Oh, so pretty. Oh, this one says my touch is lethal, my touch is power. And then this one I just picked up because it looked really pretty. I mean, obviously I read it, but it's called Deathbringer by Sonia, oh gosh, Talia Rennie? Sure. But look at the edge. I am a sucker for a good edge. I am. And this one says, everything about Silas Archer feels like a sin. And it says, Viola's magic killed her sister Olivia, and if she doesn't learn why, it will kill her too. And then obviously, you know, buy one, get one 50% off, which means I needed one more book. But I didn't really care to pick up any of the other books that they had there. So I bit the bullet. I am so scared of this book. This is Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. I have heard how dark and twisted and messed up this book is, and it terrifies me. But I did it anyways. We'll see. It's probably gonna be a while until I get to it anyways, because I'm currently trying to get through the SJM universe, so we're gonna be here, and well, we're gonna be there for a while. I'm only on Airfire, so I've read the first 3 of ACOTAR, but I need to read the last 2. And then I need to read the rest of Throne of Glass, and then I need to read all 3 of Crescent City in 2 months. It's probably not going to happen, but maybe by the January, the second one. I've already pre-ordered them. Don't worry, I did. So maybe by the second one coming out, I'll be ready to read both at the same time. We're right back together. You know what I mean. Anyways, that's all the books I got recently. I have a shopping addiction and it's so fun. What do I always say? Reading books is a hobby and buying books is a hobby. They don't have to be the same. They're not the same hobby. They're 2 separate hobbies. So I'm getting my fill. Yeah, it's a problem. It's fine. It's a problem I love. Anyways, that's my recent haul. If you have any other ideas of things you want me to do, since this is kind of like a refresh on this channel, let me know. I definitely will be going out and ripping my garden apart tonight, so I'll probably bring you with, because as long as I do it when the sun's not there, you won't overheat, and I could film it. Oh my god, all the neighbors though will see my tripod. It's fine. I'll balls up and do that. That one's my neighbors. It's fine. Right? Okay, see you in the next one.